Alright, we are going ahead and going live. I promise this time I will try to stay live as long as I can to make sure we're getting what we need, okay? I'm going to be right back on here in just a second. Just give me 1 second while I get everything else set up. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about our tornado warning that's currently, excuse me, sorry, up here towards Ohio. This is a, sorry, excuse me, trying to get the best look at it. All right, so this is a tornado warning for the for the Notch. But just recently issued 4 minutes ago. This is radar indicated rotation, so there hasn't been any kind of confirmed stuff, but I really can't see the rotation that well. I'm going to see if I can't get it on here. I mean, not really very good. Let me see if I can't get anything south, maybe. Let me try to get something. There's not many areas to look at the storm at, and yeah, it doesn't reach very far. Oh my, Columbus, you're smarter than that. Yeah, there's not much I can really get from the storm. I can see that there is rotation, but not as well as others could. I think we might have a tornado. Possibly. But you never know. So. We don't really have anything. And good Lord, Brandon Koppig is all the way up here in Chicago, near Chicago, just north. Where in the world is Corey Gherkin? For some reason, we've lost Corey Gherkin. I'm not sure why. Okay. But yeah, I can't necessarily see the rotation completely. I haven't seen any reports of a tornado on the ground. So just make sure you're in your safe spot if you're in that area. We're going to go down here south, where we got a little bit more going on here in Lexington, Parsons, Wildersville, Holiday, just a little bit more east of Clarksburg. Special weather statement in our first severe thunderstorm warning in Tennessee. Excuse me. For places like Big Sandy in a pretty rural area. Maybe a little bit of a hail core, but just here south, we're not seeing too much going on right now. Looks like we got a storm chaser somewhere. Looks like he's driving towards the storms. But, yeah, so we're not seeing much. Hear my clicking on my mouse here. It's so loud. But everything here also near Mayfield, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. Elkton in Kentucky and all the way north up here, just a line. But we're definitely going to be watching down south, because once we get these storms moving out here to our northeast, It's looking like we may. I can't really see anything from this area. I guess it's just for Saltillo. Not bad. I look. Let's look at Clifton's. Okay. Maybe if I tried Dixon's, it'd be, nope, not any better. Okie dokie. So, Clarksville, you have got a special weather statement just to your north. And I think they will extend this severe thunderstorm warning for sure with this storm here in west, moving on to middle Tennessee. But I will say, I'm going to go ahead and circle. Yep, it looks like they've updated it. Yep, they've increased it and fixed it up. If we're talking about any kind of gear up, we haven't had too much activity all day. So if we're talking about gear up, I would say where my line is here in Tennessee, maybe a little bit more west. You need to gear up for these storms. These storms do not look in your favor. They're not looking too good as we move into the nighttime. But we've pretty much overestimated these storms moving in over the past few hours. We haven't seen too much go on. A few tornado warnings, but I don't want to jinx us. Still a tornado warning out. It looks like there's not much to see from my point of view. I can't really get a good look at a radar that actually shows me where there's any rotation, but I would expect this to expire when it's supposed to. Yeah. We just had a recently issued severe thunderstorm warning. Excuse me. Expires in 46 minutes. Just issued 2 minutes ago. So the National Weather Service in Cleveland, Ohio, has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Portage County in northeastern Ohio, southern Geauga County in Ohio, east central Cuyahoga in Ohio County in Ohio, and Summit County in Ohio until 8:15. This is their time currently, so if you are in Central Time, it is currently 6:29. If you're in their time, it was 7:20. It's 7:29. But at 7:27 p.m. EDT, there was a severe storm along the line extending from near Solon to near Hudson, moving east at 30 miles an hour. So we're looking at 60 mile an hour wind gust and penny-sized hail. So impacted places currently impacted Twinsburg, Reminderville, not sure where that name came from, Bainbridge, Troy Township, Hiram, Mantua, Aurora, Streetsboro, along I-480, and along Interstate 80 and Highway 306. It's looking like a bad place to get some hail. So if you're along Garrettsville, Windham, any of these counties or cities, this is all moving east. So in this general, straighten up my line here. In this general, that's southeast. Let me. This general direction. There you go. So all of this is moving this way all throughout the storm. So Shaversville, I wouldn't be surprised if they extended this to Farmington, Savington, Champion Township and Braceville Township. I'm not sure what it is with these weird names with the city names and then township. What in the world? Then they got some weird. I thought Tennessee county names and city names were weird. Good Lord, these Ohio county names are Delulu, as they say. Okay, so we've still got a tornado warning, and still I can't see, and there's a new severe thunderstorm warning. Wow. Oh my, that is a large severe thunderstorm warning. So a new severe thunderstorm warning issued just now is going to expire in 12 minutes. It has that tornado possible tag on it. This is from Cleveland, Ohio. It will remain in effect until 7:45 Eastern time for Wood and Eastern Hancock and Lucas counties. At 7:32, of course, there was a severe thunderstorm located along the line, extending from Bowling Green to near Fostoria to near Van Loo, moving northeast. Okay, so make sure 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts is what we're looking at here. Very heavy rainfall. Also, I'd recommend that you get to the lowest part of your home because these winds are going to be absolutely absurd. Damage threat is considerable. Now, if you're wondering, Bowling Green, Kentucky, no, this is not Bowling Green, Kentucky. This is Bowling Green, Ohio. And up towards Michigan, that way, yeah. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning just east of Mayfield and north of Murray. I'll be right back. All right, so now we have that new severe thunderstorm warning. And take a look at that. Is DeWitt okay? Let's look. 1 second. I'm just gonna take a look at this quick. Look at this severe thunderstorm near Mayfield. I'm gonna take a quick look and then I'll make sure to get you with DeWitt. Not exactly sure which DeWitt. There's a few. I'm not sure if you're wanting Michigan, Illinois, or Arkansas. So just let me know which in Michigan. Okay. So DeWitt, Michigan. Are you guys okay? Okay, let's look at DeWitt. One second, sorry about that. So DeWitt, currently you are currently in a mesoscale discussion. You've got some storms to your north, most likely for a severe thunderstorm watch. And so DeWitt, you are probably going to see some storms that are going to keep popping up and some torrential rainfall or heavy rain for the rest of the evening, and possibly most likely into the night. You've got some severe thunderstorms to your south. They're actually moving off to the east, so everything else is. So you've got a little bit longer with storms before. You've got some moving off to the east, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Northeast, yeah. So everything's pretty much moving northeast. Of you guys, so you'll pretty much just get some rainfall. I think you'll be okay. Maybe some possible severe thunderstorms, but I think you'll be good for the night. Yeah, I think you'll be okay for tonight. Just maybe some heavy rain. Going on in, but you're possibly just going to see a few more coming this way. But all these storms to your north, or excuse me, your south and east, are moving northeast, so they're moving out of your way. But you may get a little touch of some thunder and lightning, but nothing too severe to the point where, you know, you're not okay, but not to the point where you're not okay, but you should be pretty good for tonight. I'm not seeing anything. No tornado threat. Okay, looks like we just got a new excuse me, tornado warning extension. After that one will expire in 5 minutes, will now be extended. It does have rotation on this storm, but there is no tornado based on pretty much our damage. I call it our damage looker. Thank you. Javier, not sure how to say your name, but thank you for liking and subscribing. Make sure most of my viewers are on my Basketball XXQ channel, and I know this is weird to see on this channel since it's mostly for basketball stuff, but I do have another channel that contains all this. I'm actually live on both channels. If you want to go check it out, it's meteorologist Braden Luttrell. That is my channel. I'm also live, and I'll have more videos for more weather-related stuff rather than anything else. Okay. So if you're still wondering about DeWitt, you just I can't completely tell. But you're just barely out of this new severe thunderstorm watch that has just been issued.
Winds. So get indoors, make sure you're staying away from windows. And then, of course, we do have that 20.
All right, we're going to take a back look at this just here in a second. All right, let's take another look. I did while I was doing a few things. We did get a new tornado warning. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, near Pittsburgh, so the Pennsylvania and Ohio border. This is for cities like East Palestine, Unity, Middleton, East Fairfield, Mill Rock, Negley, Acre, um, Columbiana, New Springfield, Petersburg, Annan Valley, Darlington, and other cities like that. Just recently issued 3 minutes ago from the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh. This is for Columbiana County in Ohio, northwestern Beaver County in western Pennsylvania, and Lawrence County in Pennsylvania until 8:15. This is moving east at 25 miles an hour. Possible tornado and quarter-sized hail. So this is actually moving east, if you did not hear, this way. So I would say East Palestine, Columbiana, you probably should have already been in your safe spot and been ready. Annan Valley, Petersburg, get ready. Middleton, get ready. Mill Rock. So if you're anywhere in this New Waterford as well, if you're anywhere in these this tornado warning, I don't care what the circumstance is, I need you in your safe spot because there's something that could happen and you never know what could. Anything can happen with storms with a setup like today. So it looks like there's actually, I can't really tell where there is. 1 second. Here, I gotta take a look. One second, guys. So I can't really tell exactly where that rotation is. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where they're seeing it. There may be some rotation right here near just north of Middleton and south of Columbiana, but I'm not exactly sure if there's anything that needs to be here. I'm not exactly sure that this is much. I think their main concern is this rotation couplet that is moving extremely fast just north of Middleton. So right here is where we're seeing this rotation. I'm gonna keep a watch on that, make sure that it is all okay. I'm gonna be watching. I haven't got any tornado report on this. This is not. Still have that tornado warning in Ohio that will continue on for another 25 minutes. And we've still got West Tennessee going at it with some storms, a little bit lingering left in Parsons, but that is moving out. Camden, you're still in a special weather statement. Now it's moving on to you, Middle Tennessee. You might barely get hit, some of Nashville, as these storms look to be moving northeast, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, northeast is where these storms. So Nashville, you might get a clip of these little storms right down here. Might get a clip as it moves on here if it strengthens at all, but these storms, this line along here is probably going to move just like this. So you might hear some rumbles of thunder. You might get a little bit of it, but just make sure you're watching out Nashville and Middle Tennessee. East Tennessee, we do have one special weather statement for a storm that's not very impressive that expires in 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Oh, I wonder what I can see in Dixon. Not much. Okay. Well, let's go a little bit more south. We got some action here in Oklahoma and a little bitty tip of Texas. A small area for a severe thunderstorm watch. We just got some little cells moving in that are not bringing too much rotation, and they're just really just moving along, trucking along, and they'll continue on throughout the evening. All right, let's take a look back at these severe thunderstorm warnings. These are from the National Weather Service in Norman. They're moving southeast at 10 miles an hour, so the next places that they'll be at is Vernon, Granfield, Frederick. You're getting hit so far. Burke, Burnet, Electra, maybe, possibly a little bit of a clip in Wichita Falls, that area. Just be ready for a severe thunderstorm coming in. And here's a new severe thunderstorm warning possibly increased. Yep, just issued 3 minutes ago on a new severe thunderstorm watch. Includes lots more, just what we've seen. Where in the world is Corey Gherkin? I found him today, and now he has just disappeared into the abyss. I cannot find Corey Gherkin. I'm not sure where he went. Brandon Kopic has no action at all whatsoever. Where is he driving to? That's my question. We're gonna keep a look on this Dixon camera to try to see if we can't catch this, but for now I'm gonna take a quick little water break and then I'll be right back. Excuse my time break, and it looks like my computer has completely messed itself up. Trust me, next year this is going to be so much smoother. We're going to have a better setup to actually see what we're actually doing. Hopefully, I can figure out what the problem is over the next few days. Because it won't be as active as today, but it will still, of course, always have a potential of outbreak again. We still have more tornado warnings. We got another one down here, issued 9 minutes ago. It will expire in 13 minutes. This is for Ottawa County in Ohio and Lucas County in Ohio. It's moving east at 50 miles an hour. This is radar indicated rotation. So it is moving exactly east of its current sitting place. So Michigan. The more eastern part of Michigan is coming, and maybe even down here by Toronto, if it can reach there, if it continues going east. Some of these storms could move in there to Toronto. Yeah, we still got 2 more tornado warnings, one that expires in 41, or excuse me, sorry, I'm wrong. One that expires in 11 minutes and one that expires in, looks like it just got new, 11 minutes. And then that other one that expires in around, I think, 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look at Nashville and all this. Clarksville, near I-24, you are in this severe thunderstorm warning, as well as Sladen, Van Leer. Dixon, you're in the path. Tennessee City, Aaron, you've already been hit, so you are good. Waverly, you are being hit currently. Charlotte, you are probably next. Pleasant View, Springfield, and this storm's tracking to try to go towards Nashville as it comes together. So Nashville, make sure to watch out for some storms. We've also got some south in Lewisburg and Shelbyville. And of course, our ones here in East Tennessee. So actually, with my current setup that I have right now to watch severe weather, it is not the best of the best. It surely isn't. And I hate to end so early. I wish I could continue, but I'll just give you a quick look at our future. Hopefully it will show up. Not sure if it will. Not sure why it's not loading, but so I will unfortunately have to end the live early just due to the fact that currently my setup is not really available to take so much time and use so much data. This computer is very old. This setup is older. not like extremely old, maybe a few years, but it's definitely been used many times. So I plan on getting a new setup towards the end of the year. And as we go on into next year, we will have a so much better quality and have even probably start videos. So make sure you stay tuned with us. If you aren't already, I would definitely recommend that you go follow my weather-based channel. Meteorologist Braden Luttrell is the name of the channel. I want you to go check it out and make sure you subscribe. We have we have the live from earlier today, the live from yesterday, and the live today. So we've pretty much been watching very closely, but the computer does not like that. So we're trying to stay on top of it, and if anything severe happens, I will always be on standby to get on and make sure everyone's updated. I would definitely recommend if you don't know them, definitely recommend going to watch Ryan Hoyle or Max Velocity. Either one of those would definitely help. They're streaming for the whole time during the weather events. So I would definitely go check them out currently. Make sure you like and subscribe. So make sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channel that's more meteorology based. Thank you all for watching and joining, and help me in this time to make everyone weather aware. Thank you.